So you know about Krispy Kreme, right? Those donuts that have basically become a global icon? Well, let's take a trip back to 1937. Vernon Rudolph stumbled upon a secret donut recipe from a chef in New Orleans. He set up shop in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and started churning out these golden delights. The irresistible aroma filled the air, pulling people in like bees to honey. Rudolph, ever the savvy businessman, cut a hole in the wall and began selling donuts straight to the eager crowd. This was long before health codes were a thing, but who could resist such sugary perfection? Before we sink our teeth deeper into this delicious donut saga, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop us a comment below telling us your favorite Krispy Kreme donut flavor. Are you all about that classic glazed, or do you go for something a bit wilder? Let's get back to the story. Back in the day, Krispy Kreme was all about that hands-on donut magic, mixing, shaping, the whole 9 yards. But as people got hooked, they had to speed things up. Cue the donut machines, which soon became legends in their own right. These gizmos pumped out hot, fresh donuts that turned the Hot Now sign into a beacon for sugar junkies. By the 1960s, with over 100 stores, each one was like a sugar shrine. The 70s weren't all sunshine and sprinkles though. New management and fierce competition shook things up. But Krispy Kreme wasn't about to let that make them go stale. They dropped new flavors, donut holes, and even coffee to keep things interesting. The 80s saw them bounce back big time. The hot new sign became a ritual for the donut faithful, who watched those donuts get made like it was the best show in town. In 1982, Beatrice Foods tried to take a bite out of Krispy Kreme, but by 1986, the original franchisees had enough of that nonsense and took back control. They doubled down on quality and consistency, setting the stage for their sugary takeover in the 90s. When Krispy Kreme hit the stock market in 2000, they blew up. They went from local legend to global sensation faster than you could say glazed. The Hot Now sign became a global siren, drawing in crowds for free donuts like bees to honey, but rapid growth isn't all it's cracked up to be. They faced financial hiccups and CEO shuffle in 2004. Still, they kept rolling, winning hearts worldwide with a relentless focus on quality and a killer customer experience. In 2016, JAB Holding Company swooped in, providing the financial backing for even more growth. They kept the innovation coming with online orders, new flavors, and brand partnerships. They didn't just make donuts, they made a difference. Supporting schools, aiding disaster relief, and tackling hunger. This built a loyal fan base that just couldn't get enough of those iconic donuts. Through the ups and downs, from cutthroat competitions to near-bankrupt moments, Krispy Kreme's devotion to quality, innovation, and customer happiness has kept them riding a sugar high. Looking ahead, they're playing around with new store designs and jumping on the eco-friendly bandwagon, all in a bid to keep the donut dream alive. Because honestly, who doesn't love a comeback story sprinkled with a bit of nostalgia? It's almost like they scripted the whole roller coaster for our entertainment. Crafty. This donut struts out like a model from a glossy magazine, covered in chocolate icing with a hint of creamy promise inside. But then you bite in, expecting a chocolate eruption, and get a chocolate hill instead. The filling? It's like they forgot to add the taste. You end up with this light, fluffy cream that's supposed to steal the show but just doesn't click with the chocolate topping. It's like expecting a fireworks display and getting a few sparklers. Who ordered disappointment with extra icing? This donut should feel like a bright sunny day, sweet glaze, zesty lemon filling, what's not to love? Well, a lot. This guy is so sweet it could give your dentist a heart attack. The lemon filling tries to add some zing but ends up tasting like a fake lemon, too sugary and too fake. Made with lemon juice concentrate and heaps of high fructose corn syrup, it leaves a taste in your mouth that even mouthwash would avoid. Instead of a refreshing lemonade vibe, you get an aftertaste that lingers like an unwelcome guest, sweet enough to make your teeth want to declare bankruptcy. Now, the traditional cake donut should be the solid foundation of any donut shop, but here it's like that one actor who forgets their lines. It's dry, it's bland, and it's just sad. While other donuts are out there partying with vibrant flavors, this one's sitting alone in the corner. It's like choosing plain oatmeal at a breakfast buffet brimming with waffles, bacon, and omelets. If donuts had a middle child, this would be it. Kind of ignored and not living up to its potential, duller than a board meeting about drawing paint. Turning that classic original glazed donut into a shake sounds amazing, right? Well, not quite. Instead of that beloved donut flavor, you get a syrupy, overly sweet drink that tastes like they raided the syrup aisle at the grocery store. It's like expecting a rock concert but getting a lullaby. You keep hoping for that familiar donut taste, but all you get is a sugar high that could jolt a bear out of hibernation. It's more of a letdown than anything else, leaving you wonder where the donut magic went. More sugar crash than rush, for sure. Now, this one's a mouth party. Imagine creamy ice cream colliding with crunchy Biscoff cookies all in a donut. It's like they gathered the texture all-stars, smooth meets crunchy. And the taste? It's that perfect sweet-salty combo that makes your taste buds do a little happy dance. The ice cream is rich and creamy, almost teasing your senses, and then those Biscoff bits come in with a satisfying crunch. Every bite feels like uncovering a delightful secret, making this donut the show-off we all love. Who knew a donut could be so flirty? This donut plays its classic, but with a twist. Pairing nostalgic strawberry jam filling with ice cream, the jam is sweet and tangy like that friend who's always upbeat, and the ice cream smooth and creamy, like the cool friend who's always got your back. Together, they're the dynamic duo of desserts, making the old-school strawberry-filled donut feel fresh and exciting. It's a fresh twist that makes you think, why didn't they do this sooner? Each bite is a little celebration, keeping things interesting and satisfying those dessert cravings. Strawberry jam and ice cream? Very good idea. A donut in a cheesecake costume? Yep, that's what we're dealing with here. It's topped with graham cracker bits and crammed with cream cheese filling. You get this zesty punch from the cream cheese mingling with the sweet crunch of graham crackers. Think of it as a cheesecake on a wild bender, ending up as a donut. But hey, not everyone's gonna dig it. If you're into your sweets being super sugary, this one's walking the tangy side of town and might not be your jam. Or coffee in this case. Cheesecake in disguise? Sure. Sweet surprise? Maybe. Now, this donut is a peanut butter fanatic's fantasy. It's slathered with a huge blob of peanut butter and sprinkled with Saboro bread crumble for some extra crunch. It's a salty sweet collision that'll either have you reaching for seconds or questioning what just went down in your mouth. The rich, sticky peanut butter pairs nicely with the ice cream, but if peanut butter isn't your thing, this might just feel like a peanut butter tidal wave. This one's for the hardcore peanut butter fan club. Peanut butter overload? More like a flavor explosion. Part of the snazzy-sounding Passport to Paris collection, this donut is here to bring a slice of France to your taste buds. Stuffed with creme brulee creme and dunked in caramel icing, sprinkled with caramelized sugar that gives a satisfying crunch when you bite in. The filling's creamy, the topping's crunchy, and together they're like a quick trip to Paris without leaving your neighborhood. Perfect for those times when you want to feel a bit fancy while munching on a donut. Ooh la la, who knew a donut could be so posh? That's it for our tasty trip. Thanks for hanging out. Share your favorite Krispy Kreme donut in the comments and tell me your go-to choice. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more delicious updates. Catch you in the next video, and be sure to check out our other episodes where we dive into more unique Krispy Kreme treats from around the world.